Hey, what's good? Welcome in. This is spiritual therapy where you receive messages of validation, confirmation to whatever it is that you're growing through. So, welcome in. I hope that you find something that brings you some sort of clarity, clarification, confirmation, and validation. There we go. I always lose that word, clarification. Interesting. So I feel that with that being said, let's get straight into the reading because I'm kind of getting a couple of downloads here. When I set the intention for the reading, I saw the Queen of Hearts, but in like Alice in Wonderland, Queen of Hearts. So you could be dealing with someone who is some sort of mother figure um, that is that is out, quote unquote, to get you, right? That doesn't have like the best intentions. Now, this doesn't have to be your direct mother. It can or cannot be, but it could be someone who's also a mother. So it could be like a friend who's a mother, right? An aunt, whatever the situation may be. And they're trying to uh, project um, chaos spells, like fog spells, because clarification, the word clarification wasn't coming up when I was trying to do the intro. So they're trying to keep you in some sort of tizzy, right? Keep you dizzy, so to speak. Let's see what the cards have to say. This is interesting. This is interesting energy. 10,000 angels. Lean on your circle of supernatural support. This is number 17. This is 8. Call upon your ancestors. Call upon those that are cheering you on. You could be the black sheep, right? You could be the outcast in the family. You could have some sort of gifts or abilities. If you're watching tarot, absolutely you do. You think outside the box. Something about Phoenix, Arizona could be significant. Time for a quantum leap. Prepare for a makeover. So you're going through a spiritual transformation. This is number 7. Aligning all your chakras, root to crown. Really going through it. You could be going through a dark night of the soul. You could be in hermit phase right now. You know, when we show up and we do the work, it doesn't stop. It's not like you could take a break, of course, but once you're being called, you're being called. Breadcrumbs of bliss. Number 11, heed your pleasure principle. And where this next adventure is taking you, this next level, you're being asked to build in breaks, I'm getting. Be reborn daily. Let go of the past and breathe in your new incarnation. You're no longer the same person you were yesterday. You are allowed to grow. Follow what brings you joy. Follow the breadcrumb of bliss, right? Not being breadcrumbed into thinking that, this relationship's going somewhere, that the way someone loves you in their little underhanded, backhanded compliments. You can really tell if someone loves you and cares for you by the way they speak to you and speak about you, right? That's common sense. You think that's obvious. But when it comes to family, it's a little bit harder to see because we're so close, we're so emotionally entangled. But it's time for a quantum leap. And you are being protected. You could be seeing 444. You could be seeing 111. So 111 is an indication that it is a new beginning. Make the grade with flying colors. Remember, you signed up for this. So even though it's trialing, it's testing at times, right? You came here for this purpose. You came here to complete, quote unquote, this mission. You came here to fulfill so you could uplift and change the frequency of your line, of your ancestry. And that's the truth, right? That's why there's so much heartbreak, so much betrayal, so much misunderstanding, miscommunication, interference, because they don't understand your truth, because they were made to fulfill it. So there are higher 444 on the clock as I say that, and then the 4 of Wands comes out, okay? So you are protected. There is a union, there's your soul tribe, your soul family that's coming in, that's protected. Sagittarius energy. You're alchemizing traditional beliefs, standing in your power, and that's the truth. So like the Ace of Swords is clarity, right? Like seeing the truth clearly. So that's why they're trying to. I really feel like I'm picking up like chaos, confusion, spells, things like that. So working with mugwort for if you feel cloudy and confused, right? They want to keep you stuck in the past. Be careful of people who always bring up your past mistakes, past situations where they were lessons for you, lessons to evolve, lessons for you to grow and develop into the version you are now, because it's time for a quantum leap. Because you are following your breadcrumb of bliss. You are following the little inklings, the little hits, intuitive hits, nudges of joy. And that I feel that's bringing you to this Two of Cups. People that want to keep you stuck in your past, so always bring up past pain, past hurt, because they want to keep you there. They don't want to see you evolve because they can't, right? They can't do the work. Something's going to be moving quickly and swiftly, taking action. What else do we have? Whoa, 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 whoa. That jumped out, Virgo. And it landed right on my hand, in my heart, close to my heart. So you're healing your heart. You're doing the work. You're taking the necessary action. This truth, I feel like this lantern, that star is the light. So it's some sort of truth, the breadcrumb of bliss, is going to really disappoint a lot of people because it's not how they wanted you. It's not the path that they wanted for you, but it's not their life, right? Their life is their path. Something is coming back around. Something where maybe you thought that there was lack or you were overgiving is coming back. Something that you gave and you overgave with this Five of Cups here is coming back around to you in a different form, and you're going to put down these heavy burdens, no longer carrying the burden projections of others, other people's burdens. You could live in a village. That could be significant for someone. Like you could live in like a European country and you could live in a village where they have like red terracotta roofs. That's even significant. I think California, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have, or even Spain. And then we have the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning, showing the light, showing the way, going into the darkness to find your star, to find your light. And that's the thing, when you're born, okay, in a country with so much rich tradition, it's a challenge, even more challenging, I believe, to break the mold and narrative, even when you have parents that are from another country, right? If you're from the Western states, like Canada and America, the Americas, right? Um, it's challenging because they're so engulfed in the way things were. Like they don't see past their own two eyes. So when you awaken and you're called into your lineage to change the alchemy, to change the legacy, to change the frequency, it's so challenging because you're going against the people that are supposed to love and care for you. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's some sneaky behavior. With the King of Pentacles here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Maybe they want to keep you burdened. They wanted to keep you stuck in the past. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. They want to keep you stuck in the past. Confirmation with the hiccups. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. They wanted to keep you from this new beginning that's here. But you're you're quantum leaping. That's the thing. When you're about to go into a next level, it's going to be the most challenging. Like people, places, situations are going to really turn and show their face, but you are being reborn daily. Your energy is being replenished daily. And then you see how this card depicts, it looks like Jesus. Whether you're Christian, Catholic, whatever it may be, it's Christ consciousness. It's the heart center. Follow your breadcrumbs of bliss. The 11 card. Because they know what you have. They see you. They see what you have to bring to the table. They know what you have to bring to the table. And they know that they can't bring it. They can't bring anything to the table. So they want to kind of, maybe this King of Pentacles, be careful, because there might be an opportunity that looks like a King of Pentacles, but really this person is in the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. They want some sort of partnership, but really they're in the Five of Pentacles and they're being sneaky about it. So something in the past where you may have regretted might come back around. So be careful of that, because they see that you have this passion and new beginning that's here for you, because they know that you're doing the work, following the breadcrumbs of your bliss, following your little joys, because there's an ending and a new beginning here. And they want to come with you, and people just can't come with you because they're not showing up and doing the work themselves. Underneath the deck, sorry, I got stuck there. I was trying to say the word, it wasn't coming out. So that could be significant. They want to kind of keep you stuck. They want to keep you stuck in the muck. I want to say that, keep you stuck like Chuck. 5-5. So there's change. So we have the Page of Cups there. Excuse me. The Hanged Man. Some sort of apology, because there's they see something, or you see something, and you're beginning to do something with a newfound perspective that's going to move you forward in victory. Look at that, moving you forward, and you're nurturing this and becoming the Queen of Cups. And there's going to be a gift that's going to fulfill you, emotional fulfillment, a new beginning in love. So this person might come in offering a hand, making it seem like it's a love offer, but really be careful, because it could be another karmic situation with the Capricorn energy here, because they see you as a healer, they see you as a star, they see you as venturing off into your own, becoming your own, being seen and recognized for whatever it is that you bring to the table. An artist, a director, a dancer, a singer, right? Whatever it is, like, you could be excelling in accounting, whatever. You could be really good with numbers, whatever it may be. They see you excelling in it and at it, and they see this new beginning for you. So just be mindful. It could even be like, because I was getting like that Queen of Wands in the beginning, that Queen of Hearts, right, in the Alice of Wonderland. So it could be someone that is being sent to you by a quote unquote friend, or they want to hook you up with someone, right? Like, oh, here, I want to hook you up with this guy. I think you'd be a really good fit, a partnership, even in business. So just be wary and pay attention to who's being presented to you. And if that person is introducing you to someone, like a friend, family member, even a mother, it depends on your relationship. And if you know better and you have that kind of inkling, trust your intuition. This is trusting your intuition. This is trusting your intuition and following your breadcrumbs of bliss, because it's going to lead you to your overflow of abundance, emotional fulfillment. This is emotional fulfillment. This is literally the hand of God reaching out, bringing you peace and overflow of an emotional abundance. And what's an emotional abundance for everybody? Being stable, having stable ground, being, fulfilled in love, having that partner who you could build with, thrive with, being taken care of, take care of, right? And vice versa. So they really see that you're standing in your power and you have something to offer. So just be wary of that. Much love, collective. Stay well.